into game number 1. We've got Godsmilla Squad BS Co. up against Team BDS. As Stack said, we are looking for a miracle on the side of BS Co. And BDS just wants to get out of here clean. 4-0 on the day.
Freaky to keep this ball in the zone as Extra will finally get out of harm's way. Marked by 8 lagging in behind him. As again, BS Plus competition need a win in the worst possible way. That shot's going to be set away by Marked by 8. Great infield pass, and Mark read it the whole way. Oh, what a great read defensively out of Marked by 8. It leads to this opportunity, and Monkey Moon sailed it off to the corner.
Godsmilla, one to come through, the namesake of the team originally, and that one will get past him. Freaky gets beat out, but has a good recovery on the wall. Should be able to get back. No, he cannot. He takes the long way through and takes himself out of the play as he goes for this corner boost. You'll watch him power slide in, and he ends up sliding up the wall rather than cutting infield, and it just takes him out of the play. Can't get there in time. BDS first to strike, 1-0.
And good news for German amigos as they watch Team BDS strike first. Still a long way to go. Freaky looking for the upper 90. Monkey Moon got in the way. Great recovery from Freaky. Got that down for Godsmilla. Now a Chronic tried to stay with the play, but he whiffed on the ball, and it's only Godsmilla at the back. Full take a boost. He whiffed on that. Good thing Freaky's in the net, but it's awkward, and Godsmilla comes back to save the day.
This is looking sketchy on the side of BSCO. They are under pressure, and they are not handling it well. They've managed to get back and kind of hold them off. Another mistake and a miss, but Godsmilla fills the hole, and this is chaos for them.
This is not good for BS Plus competition. They've got to get out of this zone, and a save by a Chronic. Monkey Moon clipped the crossbar, and on the way down, a Chronic got rid of it, and he can finally get rid of this ball as well. Oh, you've got to keep possession. They just gave it right back to BDS, and Freaky strafing across the crossbar to make another clear. This has to get out of the zone. It does, and Godsmilla at long last almost put his team on the board. Rebound for Freaky. Posted in.
BSCO hit the board, 1-1, tie it up off of this effort from Godsmilla. It gets a double commit, a rare situation out of BDS. Monkey Moon extra, both go up. Third man is still back in the corner, grabbing boost, leaves an open net, and just in case they get back in time, Freaky slots it into the bottom corner.
Well, they will take it for now. Godsmilla, bank pass for Freaky off the ceiling, and Extra has the clear. Team BDS has cut out so many infield passes. We saw it against Team Queso, who was the last team to have a winning record against Team BDS. Now there's nobody in Europe with a winning record against this squad. Godsmilla trying to have a winning record against them today, at the very least, as a Chronic avoids Extra, but gave possession away to Marked by 8 and to Monkey Moon, and maybe gave the lead back to BDS, but he couldn't convert.
We've seen him hit those time and time again. We've been watching him hit ridiculous self-passes out of the corner since we were casting him over in the Rivals series. I remember him doing a couple crazy ones there when I first started casting Rocket League. He's been a really fun player to watch all the way through. He's going to try and bring it out to get past Godsmilla now. And ball getting jammed up a little bit here on the BDS end for the first time in the series. Finally cleared out by Monkey Moon. Shot by Marked by 8. Over one defender, under the other. And they're in the lead here once again, 2-1.
Godsmilla thought he had more time than he had. And Mark just snuck in there, rolled it home. That's brutal for BS Plus Co. They got to get right back in it. A Chronic has Freaky way to his right. Struggled to get it over there. Off the backboard, Godsmilla's up, but Extra might have got a piece of that first.
Marked by 8. Over Godsmilla, sneaks it through, and Extra with a great beat. That's one of the things they just do so well. It's got to be so aggravating to play against, is how often they are in your face. Monkey Moon, once again, 3-1.
It never stops. It just never stops. There is no reprieve against this squad.
Mark by 8 stopped. He pumped the brakes hard there. He almost saved that one.
Oh boy, a lot of cricket numbers on the scoreboard right now for Team BDS. Monkey Moon with a goal, 2 assists, 2 saves, 5 shots. Almost deuces wild for Mark by 8. He just needs an assist to get there, and he might get it here. So that one's saved by a Chronic.
Man, close one. He almost had that shot down. It looked like it may have just skimmed the bar and gone in. If not, he was trying to get there to finish it. They're able to make the save. And now a battle in the corner here. This is what I'm talking about. Just these little beats, these little off touches, the secondary effort, the bumps, everything that BDS throws is just so hard to play against and frustrating, where they just don't let you feel like you're in the series. This one here, going to be a soft touch. Freaky does get it past Mark by 8 and sneaks it in. Talk about how hard it is to get through BDS. And of course, immediately, Freaky's just like, man, it's this easy. You just float one up. He's kind of floated up over Mark by 8 right into the upper 90. No problem.
All right. Well, 3-2. That is not one you're going to see in often against Team BDS. Can BS Competition capitalize? Oh, that's right at Monkey Moon to Mark by 8. And off the corner. Oh, a near miss keeps BS Co alive. A Chronic already downfield. He couldn't get to it. He might have even had Mark by 8 beaten by a lot. But it does not work out in Monkey Moon, just ahead of Godsmilla. Down to 7 seconds. A Chronic against Extra. They both go to the ceiling, and Extra's the better of the two. So is Mark by 8. So is Team BDS. No time on the clock. Monkey Moon to spike it down, hit it where they ain't, and Team BDS survives game 1.
Well, a little bit of action coming back the other way. BSCO tries to get back into it. Can't quite work it through, but they make it a game. See if they can bring some of that energy over into the next round. BDS, though, gets through 1-0. Kind of expected, you know, it is BDS. We're expecting them to take the series, but BS Competition making it a series.
And of course, a little bit of scoreboard watching as well. We will keep you updated on the other match going on in Group A because it's very important. Team Queso lost to German Amigos earlier in the day. So if they get swept, I'm trying to catch a glimpse of what the score might be over there on the mainstream, then it would be trouble for them as well. And they're up against Vitality, but they did just take game 1 against Team Vitality. Yep. So Queso should be all set. They should be in for the top 8 now. We'll keep you updated as that develops as we come back to this. BDS and BS+ competition must win in the worst way for BS Co. Else their major ends today. Mark by 8 will start it off for Team BDS. And boy, all the pressure on that orange squad right now. Mark by 8, good clear. Forcing BS Co all the way back. And the boost stars starting to come out already from Team BDS.
Up early again. Mark by 8. Gonna take a shot and just puts it in. Defense awkward. Only one to beat. They're already off the wall. All you got to do is shoot it around him. Freaky tries to pre-jump this early. And Mark by 8 puts it really in an awkward spot for him. Just off the front of the net. A little bit of a bouncer at a really hard spot to reach. And Freaky just can't get there. So BDS open up early in the first 30 seconds. Ooh. Mark by 8 tries to get the second on the board, but the defense beats him to it.
Oh, that's just popped straight up, and that's been money for Team BDS at times today, but not this time. And maybe a chance for BS Competition and Freaky to get downfield, but instead, it's Mark by 8 yet again, right at a Chronic, and this right in front for Monkey Moon, looking for the double, didn't get there. That's a missed opportunity, Supersonic, that we're used to seeing Team BDS convert on. It's one they might want back as this game goes on.
Mark by 8. Gonna go ahead and slow play this one. Choosing to just kind of bring in a defender, see if he can work his way through a couple. Wins it. Monkey Moon up. Another opportunity for a double touch, but doesn't have the boost to get there.
Marked by 8, right to Monkey Moon, and it slams off the crossbar. Oh, another near miss on this half of the field. That's going to finally go in. Marked by 8's the one with the magic touch.
What a touch indeed. Freaky puts it under the sidewall. Marked by 8 gets there, catches the top corner in that upper left, bounces down across. I think he actually caught the inside of the post on the left post also. So I think he actually hit every single piece of the woodwork there and snuck that one in. So 2-0 lead for them, and Marked by 8 will be the one to make the save here on the back end.
2-goal lead for Team BDS is effectively a 2-goal lead for the German amigos, who are relying on only the best team in the world to get them into the top 8. Godsmilla to a Chronic, and Monkey Moon got a piece. Now Godsmilla, stopped by Extra. BS Competition has not had much go their way in this game. Haven't had many good looks. Only one shot on target. It came from a Chronic, who's sitting on the goal line now, coming out to make the stop on Marked by 8. Now here goes Freaky to start BS Co downfield. A Chronic couldn't get there in time. Freaky's pass led him just a hair too much, and it's Godsmilla back, the only defender for his team.
Extra! Man, just wide. Had the opportunity. There's another one that we're kind of used to seeing them put away. Tough shot angle, just off the mark. Still has possession and ends up flipping out of it. Somehow still beats Freaky to the ball. What is that speed from Extra? Oh, Marked by 8. No. Oh, it worked out anyways.
Monkey Moon just casually beat 1 and beat 2 and third, no contest. Monkey Moon gives BDS a 3-0 lead. It is his second goal of the series to go with a couple of assists, and it is turning into a runaway for Team BDS. BS Co. This is where they started to bring it back last game, though. They got one back right around here, got another back in the final minute. 3-goal lead is certainly not safe against this squad, but maybe a 4-goal lead is. Marked by 8's got a Hattie.
This read from Monkey Moon, too, to see that Freaky was going to beat out Extra and then put that ball right on the money for Mark. That is a disgusting read and pass out. 4-0 now for BDS. And as you were saying, this is a runaway train at this point.
With every shot that clangs off the backboard or the post or the crossbar or ends up buried in their net, BS Competition watches their major fade even more. This goes off to the corner. Godsmilla can't win that cleanly. And Freaky with a whiff, a Chronic down to the corner. Got to get this ball centered, and he can't. Extra's there. One-on-one with Godsmilla, beats him. Got through Freaky as well. Full tank of boost. Everything's going right for Team BDS. And Marked by 8 will just continue to play, keep away, as it's just Team BDS is playing with their food right now. Freaky on target, and a Chronic at the redirect with 68 seconds to go.
Nasty angle here. I don't know that you can pull 3 more out, but if you can hit shots from an angle like this, off the back wall to catch that one, that is a disgusting shot from a Chronic.
108. We talk about needing a miracle. BSCO needs the biggest of miracles in this major. Godsmilla and a Chronic both dive in after that. Marked by 8's got a clear, but it's not a good one. Freaky trying to beat Monkey Moon. Many have tried, not this time. That will come right out again. Another very juicy rebound for BS Co, but Extra collects here on the backboard. Monkey Moon to clear. BDS out of trouble. And it looks like this lead is indeed very, very secure. Extra, quick turnaround on that, and he almost beat a Chronic.
Extra's been making so many rotational cuts to just make sure that they're always on the ball. Monkey Moon makes the save here to come around Extra. Godsmilla with the back pass and boom back downfield. But Extra is just really been the disruption for me to this BS Co team. The amount of cuts that he's made, the amount of fakes, times that he actually decides to come out of the fake and challenge it just over and over and over again. He creates problems and opportunities. Problems for one team, opportunities for his. And this one goes the way of BDS. 5-1, 6 seconds left.
6 goals in the series for Mark by 8. Doubling what BS+CO has been able to put on the board. He has been a force. And so often overlooked, Supersonic. I mean, we all talk about, of course, we see Extra basically should have the RLCS analyst tag the way he's on an interview after just about every regional, every major. We talk about Monkey Moon on the pitch because he is the guy. Mark by 8 deserves a ton of credit as well for what Team BDS has been able to accomplish. And he was on display here. Exhibit A, B, C, and D. And then, why not? E, F, and G, his 3 saves on 5 shots, 4 goals. That's just a remarkable stat line out of Mark by 8.
Yeah, shooting 5 for 10 as the team, shooting 50% again. I mean, the team as a whole is just crushing everything right now. They are everywhere. And we're shouting out Mark by 8, Monkey Moon. They're making the score. But again, Extra to me is just getting everything done. He's everywhere. He's looking to try and beat out Godsmilla. His reads have just been on point this entire series.
Of course, nobody was better and nobody will be better by the time things are said and done than Astral over on Solary. 19 goals in 13 games today. Unbelievable performance out of him, but Mark by 8's trying. He's got 13 so far with the 6 in this series. Monkey Moon. Right there for Mark by 8. Monkey to Extra, and Freaky got in the way. BS+CO needs anything into that blue net, and they need a lot of it, to be honest. 1 is not going to be enough against Team BDS, but 1 will be a fantastic start if they can at least jump ahead of this elite, just absolutely terrifying squad. Monkey Moon up high, and it's a Chronic that goes way up there to prevent any kind of centering pass. Monkey Moon's going to try to score here, throwing off the defense. That's pinched downfield, and a Hail Mary ends up in the net.
Doesn't just throw off the defense, throws off his own team as Mark by 8 was there and Extra was looking to come in off of a mistouch possibly by Mark by 8. Everybody downfield, BDS on an overcommit, rare situation there where it turns into a goal back the other way. Just cleared downfield, nobody home. Free net, Mark by 8 tries to get a shot at an open net, but player is able to get in his way and jam up traffic.
Godsmilla, 2 to beat. Beat 1, but Mark by 8 stayed home. A lot of players, Super, would have just gone right to the net there. Mark by 8 realized he needed to stay well out in front to stop that pass off the back wall. 90 seconds gone by for Team BDS. Find themselves trailing now, trying to sweep BS+CO out of the major. Freaky has Godsmilla, who tried to get a piece of Monkey Moon. A Chronic got the shot off, but it's wide. Missed opportunity for BS+CO, but they're still on the prowl. Another one out of the corner, and of course it ends up back towards the orange half, but there is Freaky. Stalwart at the back, as he's been so often in his career, but he's having to work on both ends of the field, and this is not something he's used to. I mean, he's the hard carry on offense and defense right now.
Yeah, he's having to do a lot here, but the speed of BS+CO is going way up. You're starting to see them play high. They're getting there to make sure that they make touches on the ball before the defense can clear. They're getting a little bit of sustained offense, so using a little bit of BDS's playbook in terms of the way they're attacking the pitch and approaching the shot. How do you read that, Mark? What is that? It's not it doesn't turn into a shot on net, but like, how do you?
Mark by 8 is proof that time travel is real. Freaky.
He's doing it constantly.
Right? And he's up for this. And a Chronic with the save. Extra late flip. Couldn't get the shot on target. Mark by 8's up for that, though. Kept it in front with a little help from a Chronic. And Godsmilla could not clear out of harm's way. Freaky is just a sitting duck in the net, hoping anybody can get this ball cleared. He's finally going to come out himself and does all he can with nothing in the tank to get this out. Again, putting the team in the backpack right now is Freaky.
Monkey Moon, he'll be the first one to approach here, and Freaky, as talk about him, he's going to get the ball cleared back downfield once again. So I 100% agree with you. Freaky right now is refusing to let things go wrong. He has been on the back line, holding strong, making sure he's doing clean rotations. He's not doing a whole lot in terms of bumps or trying to come through and get extra plays off on the line when he does go in on offense. He's just making sure that there's always somebody in the net to take away opportunities like that and slow down BDS. This time, though, he's just going to have to make it off touch to buy a little bit of time so he can get back.
A Chronic very calmly to the corner for Freaky to fend off another BDS attack. Will one goal hold up against the mighty BDS? 45 seconds, marked by 8. Couldn't get the shot off. Freaky's in the way. Extra will trying to just weave through traffic. Eventually, the stop made. Chronic has to take over here, but he has no boost whatsoever. Extra trying to pick him off. Down inside 30 seconds. Team BDS, they're lurking, but Freaky with a huge win. And look how far back BSCO is. Now they're actively trying to just win 1-0. Maybe a Chronic for an insurance goal. No, it's sent away by Monkey Moon. And everybody very quickly scurrying back as Freaky is still in front. And everybody just stopped. Time stood still. And the ball kicked out of the net. And with no time on the clock, BSCO stays alive.
Oh, man, I thought he was going to be able to roll there, but he lands upside down. Can't regain the flip to get back into it. Had he recovered on the landing, that would have been a goal and a tie game. Would have been going to OT, and it stops short. Win goes the way of BS+, and maybe the start of a reverse sweep. The storyline's at least started.
Well, by default, it is the start. Will we see the end? First, have to get to the interlude here in Game 4. BSCO still up against it. Major life on the line. If you're just joining us, BSCO coming in at 1-2. German Amigos at 1-3, but they have the same game differential coming into this series. So BS Competition has to win this series against the team that will be the #1 seed in the European RLCS Championships. They determined that a long time ago. BDS didn't have to show up for this entire spring split to be in at the time, the World Championship, and now the RLCS Championship. Now they are playing to end BS Competition season. A Chronic trying to launch over Monkey Moon. Not going to happen. Monkey Moon, backboard play. Team BDS not following in behind him. BSCO let off the hook. A Chronic trying to make him pay for it, but he's dispossessed. Extra with the demo. Freaky, the only one at the back of the shot, sails high. Follow-up is in.
Whole team comes forward for that one. BDS sends the house. Extra off the bump in the demo. Up to the top. Mark by 8 doesn't hit that. Monkey Moon 100% hitting it in. And BDS strike first. 28 seconds in. 1-0. BSCO going to have to try and fight their way back into the lead here. Again, they have to win this game and the next one if they want to take this series. They want at least one more win. Game 5, they would like to get to. Godsmilla up against Extra. Won't be able to get through the corner. A lot of awkward there, though, on the side of BDS before Extra clears it out.
Pitch was almost on target as Freaky skies went up for Chronic with a backflip as he realized Monkey Moon had him beat by a mile, as he so often does. Team BDS in front. They were kept off the scoreboard in the previous game, but the pressure too much for BS Competition early on in Game 4. They're going to have to fight to really stay alive in Game 5. First, got to take care of business here. A Chronic looking for Godsmilla, instead finding Extra. Another good intercept at the center line. Mark by 8 has that as well. Remarkable.
His reads have been something to behold today. Mark by 8 up against Freaky. He reads that one well. Also, as he decides that he cannot get to it, it's a good decision to back out of that rather than overcommit forward. Caused a little bit of a traffic jam as he tries to reverse in. Extra trying not to get hit. Mark by 8 against a Chronic. Can't get enough of it. It's on the back shoulder, and the rotation of his car going backwards allows a Chronic to just bully his way through.
Oh, there's the one. A Chronic getting his second goal of the series. And that leaves only Extra and Godsmilla who have not gone on the board. They have assists, but no G's yet. This one's going to be popped away. Monkey Moon beaten by a Chronic, but Godsmilla taken off the pitch. Freaky now. Throw one at the net, see if Extra will give them anything. He does not. Instead, it's cleared down by Mark by 8. Perfectly played, and a whiff on the defensive end. You cannot afford that mistake with your season on the line.
In comes Extra. Godsmilla with a misread, and that one, I don't care what team it is. If you're against BDS and you leave an open net, they are definitely going to sink that one on you.
And not just BDS. A lot of teams. Oh, Chronic comes right back to make up for it. What a response out of the mechanical genius of Chronic.
Look at him get there. In the way immediately. So quick with the read. He just knew the ball was coming out of that corner somewhere and threw himself up. Hits it dead on the money. Tie games. A Chronic. Now the one that is refusing to let his team down. Freaky, the one that's been holding it down on the back end and getting the plays downfield to create the openings, but a Chronic, the finisher.
A Chronic's story is basically the story of RLCSX. The story of opportunities and taking advantage when you're able to earn one. Marked by 8. Down to the corner. Right there is Freaky. Chronic determined for his major to not end here. It will take a Herculean effort. Freaky got him out of the starting blocks, but he has to watch helplessly as Marked by 8 does it for the 8th time.
Monkey Moon, Marked by 8. Textbook, just, I mean, it's cookie cutter for them. It doesn't matter what the play is, how complicated it looks. It's just that easy for them. Downfield, once again, Godsmilla gonna have to clear one across, and eventually Extra decides to come out of this play. So giving possession, a Chronic again.
Wow.
What is going on here?
Man, this is a special performance out of a Chronic. Every time BDS pulls ahead, a Chronic drags them right back in it. 1:55 to go in game 4. A miracle in the making, but Marked by 8 looking to crush those hopes and dreams. Freaky left that one for a Chronic. Will he play a side roll this time? No, he's going to rotate back. And it's Godsmilla on target. Awkward for Extra, and Freaky there on the corner. Now the pressure's heating up from BS Co. Extra off the field. Short-handed opportunity, and Marked by 8's got the clear. Extra spawn ball side. Gonna have a tough time getting boosted up, but it doesn't matter. Monkey Moon stabilizes, and the pressure's relieved for now.
Extra eventually does get boosted. He has to go all the way to the other end of the pitch to do so. And once again, just getting bullied off the field. Freaky with the double no. Godsmilla shot, open net. Monkey Moon gets a piece, dropping off the backboard.
Where'd he come from?
The heavens.
My goodness. And then Extra might have just buried BS Co. What a save from Monkey Moon on the other side. This is heartbreak.
Monkey Moon wanted this shot as well, but Extra takes it away from him, does it himself. 4-3, only a 1-goal lead. What happens next? Can they score again? Godsmilla, just throw it up, get it somewhere that a Chronic can get to it. Freaky's going to be the one to shoot. Soft touch, and Extra will bring it out to the corner.
Chronic missed, and this is trouble. BDS looking for the knockout blow. Everybody goes away from the ball, and now Chronic burning all his boosts. Got it pitched in front. Godsmilla tried to keep it alive, but it goes right to Extra. 30 seconds left. Desperation setting in for BS Plus competition. Monkey Moon very calmly guides that off to the corner. This could be dangerous. Can a Chronic center again? No. Monkey Moon stuffed him, and he almost beat Godsmilla right at the end. 10 seconds left. Freaky and BS Co have to get downfield. That's not the way. Monkey Moon delaying longer. One more touchdown, and that's going to do it. Team BDS secure entry into the top 8 for German Amigos, and they end BS Competition's run in round 5.
Yeah, tough loss here for Godsmilla and the crew over on BS Comp. BDS, though, 4-0 on the day. German Amigos, very happy off of that, as you stated. And we are down to one final series on the day, Stacks.
Wow. Team BDS, look, as advertised, sure, but not invincible, as BS Plus Competition just proved. And now that leaves us, Supersonic, with just one more match to go. That was the thrilling conclusion of everything we had to take care of in Group A. Now we shift over to Group B. We've seen Guild already. They lost in maybe the most heartbreaking fashion imaginable. Game 5, 8-minute overtime, own goal. They look for redemption. Our final match of the day, Guild, White Demons, right after this.